again. Day 2 of makeup therapy with Tatum. So today I'm wearing a shirt that says, I do yoga to relax. Just kidding, I drink wine in yoga pants. So I'm currently wearing yoga pants and this shirt, and we're actually gonna drink some wine today. I know I titled the video the fucking Catalina wine mixer yesterday, but I didn't have wine, but now I do. So So let's just relax together and do makeup. So I have my full like skincare done, eye cream, all that good stuff, but I don't have moisturizer on again. I'm actually going to use a sample today. So this is the Josie Maran Argan Daily Moisturizer SPF 47. So I'm going to go in with that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Very liquidy. Kind of smells like berries and creamish. I don't know if this is too much. I think it might be too much. Put it on our arms. You need SPF there too, right? Okay. Wow, this is like super moisturizing. I don't know if I really need this much. Either I put on too much or this just isn't for my skin type. It's very lots of moisture. Okay, my hands are like slimy, so that's gonna go on my yoga pants. So doing a little bit of cleaning today and getting things on around the house. I did dishes and laundry, and I cleaned off this desk because yesterday I saw that I accidentally flipped the camera around and showed it, and now it's clean. So in case that happens, you'll see a clean desk. So yeah, I'm gonna put some hand sanitizer on my hands after that moisturizer, because it was really like slippy and I just kind of want like dry clean hands to work with. So I know that these videos are like super long, but I don't know, I'm just having fun just chit-chatting and doing my makeup at the same time. So primer. I want to try this because I haven't used it yet. So this is the Clarins SOS Primer, the Blurs Imperfections in 02 Peach. And the color's right there. But I heard about this from Rach Loves. Maybe I should shake it. I don't know. But it has like a tint to it. And I'm just kind of curious as to how it, like it totally has a color. But it's supposed to really like blur. But I'm like, I don't know, let's see. Watch me like break out tomorrow. I don't know if it's this or the moisturizer, but like everything's like really glidey. You can probably see how shiny I am right now. But it definitely feels like, oh wow. Kind of weird. I do think it kind of smoothed, like you can almost see in my hand that it kind of like smoothed my hands out. Very subtle, but like it does something. I think I still want to fill in my pores maybe. Yeah, let's do that. Going with my Tarte Timeless Smoothing Primer on my nail again. I think we can move on to foundation. Sorry that took me a while and I wasn't really talking during that, but I felt a little bit focused. So let's pick our foundation. What do we want? I think I'm gonna go with a little bit fuller coverage today. This is a foundation I've loved for a while. This is the NARS Sheer Glow. And this is medium 1 Punjab. I don't know if that's the way you actually say it. I'm pretty sure these are all named after places. Is there a hair? No, I'm just crazy. So yeah, I really like this foundation. It's like, it's not like so glowy that it's like wet, but it's not matte and it's not dewy. It's like a satin. So it's kind of that in between. Like I wore this when I was oily and I wear it now that I'm more like combo oily. So I think it can work for a lot of skin types. And it's called Sheer Glow, but like it has coverage, so. And this is kind of more of a medium shade, so it might look a little darker than me today, but we'll make it work. I'm so like in between light and medium shades, like the end of the light spectrum, the beginning of the medium, because I'm like light medium, but sometimes the undertone just isn't right. Like sometimes those things will look too pink, too red, and if it's too neutral then I look gray. So it's hard to find a happy medium sometimes, but and I say this is a fuller coverage, but I still don't really go in with like too much, just because I like a little bit of a less is more kind of look now, where like certain foundations I probably used to like would be like way too much. But yeah, the sun is shining outside today. Still kind of cold though. So as you can see, it's like fuller coverage than what I put on yesterday, but it's not like cakey, and that's what I like about it. It's a good like everyday medium coverage kind of foundation, if that's what you're looking for. Okay, so there's that. So you can kind of see how it's like, well, who knows if it's the stuff underneath doing it, but it's kind of like glowy. And I do set it, but still, I like it's kind of more natural. More wine, please. Let's do concealer. I'm gonna start off with my corrector again, just like yesterday, which is in here now because I'm organized. I don't have to search for everything. Let's go in with my Sony Catcher brush again, and I also like cleaned these today, so I need to clean the rest of them still, but I cleaned the ones I'm using for these for right now. Okay, use our finger, warm it up. Honestly, like, if I didn't have these long ass nails, you could probably just go in here and like put this on, but because I have these nails, this is how I do it. Because sometimes you need, like I was saying yesterday, don't underestimate the power of using your fingers, but sometimes you need that warmth that's in your fingers to make things like melt into your skin, because it's not gonna, like, this brush isn't like your finger, like it doesn't have any, like your hands have like your body temperature, which helps to meld the products into your skin. So then let's pick a concealer. Let's go. Okay, here's the one I was talking about yesterday that I didn't use. This is a Vanish, Hourglass Vanish in the color Oat instead of sepia, however you say it. So this is the color Oat. Let's put this one on today. Now, I don't know if this one's gonna be like too light for this foundation, but I might mix some medium in. I'm gonna do a little bit of highlighting with this on my face today too. So a little bit more coverage today. I don't use a lot, like at all, but you can use more if you want to. Let me see if I need to mix anything in. This one kind of has that yellow undertone that the sepia one had, but it's like a little more subtle. So I think it works better on me. I'm just gonna blend this stuff out before it dries. And the reason I put concealer here, for one, that's like the first place like makeup wants to break up on me, but also women tend to have a lot of redness here. So sometimes you just like forget about your nostrils too, and you just want to make sure you get them covered. So we blend, 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 blend. So obviously more coverage. Yeah, it's a little bit warm on me, I think. Oh well. You win some, you lose some. I think I used to wear Fiji in that, which I think is like my normal shade, and this is when I get like a little bit of a tan. But whatever. So let me powder that. And I'm gonna use this CoverGirl Advanced Radiance again. This is in the color Creamy Natural. I'm just gonna use this as like an under eye set, but first, I'm just gonna make sure there's no creasing. Before we set. And then just lightly on my lid. This is kind of gonna be the same-ish routine from yesterday. I'm gonna try to use like different products. And obviously we have a heavier complexion today, so we'll work with that. I think I am gonna finish my face first today, so I'm gonna use the Hourglass. This is the Veil Translucent Powder, and it looks like this on the inside. It has a little H. I'm just gonna use this to set my face. And honestly, if you have a foundation that like isn't really matching you like me today, make sure you get it on your ears and pull it down your neck. And obviously I probably should pull it down more, but like I'm not going anywhere. I'm just kind of doing makeup for fun today. But if I was concerned about how it looked like going out and I was being like super serious about it, then I would probably like blend down my neck pretty far, even on my chest, to make sure that it at least looked close. I'm gonna put something on my lips. This is the same as yesterday. This is the lip sleeping mask from Laneige. This is the original. I think the original is berry. think is what they say it is. So I got foundation lips. How cute. Something is in my eye. Ew. Okay, that's a little better. Close this up. And move on to bronzer. Which are over here. I'm gonna use this Edward Bess Ultra Luminous Bronzer Daydream. I don't know why it's called Ultra Luminous because it's completely matte, but I've loved the crap out of this, as you can see. I used to have the EB just like that, but I use it a lot, so I'm using, I haven't been talking about brushes. Well, this is the Sigma Tapered Face F25 for you know, I just wish I was on a beach right now, so maybe it will look like beachy today. Oh gosh. Beachy, glowy goddess. Drinking wine in our yoga pants. I have this like one, like I don't know if it's a scar or what it is, but it's like this one bit of texture right there, and it always makes this side of my face like have a spot where makeup either gathers or like doesn't look like there's full pigment on it, so like right around it. It's weird. I don't know. Just on that side though. Under the chin, or under the chin. Well, yeah, we do put some under there, that double chin. But under the lip, this makes your bottom lip look poutier. Just gives it that like extra shadow, so it looks like it's like coming forward a little more. I'm not like super serious about nose contour. I just like to make sure it matches like my face, so it doesn't look like a bright white thing in the middle of my face. So I just do a little bit. All right, put the bronzer down, Tatum. Blush. Let's see. I'm gonna use this one today. Wait, no, I'm gonna use something more beachy. Let's do this one. This is a, these were cool. I don't know if Tarte still has these, but they were like mixed it's almost like bronzer and blush kind of colors together, but they're blushes technically, and this is Park Avenue Princess Peach Bronze. And then I have another one that's like a pinkier color. But these are kind of nice, like, for beachy-ish looks because they have a sheen. And they just kind of remind me of the beach. Like, I don't know why, but doesn't that kind of remind you of a beach? This is pretty old though, so I really don't know if they still sell it. So I kind of like to focus my blush back here and then like blend it like that. And then I just like touch the top of my cheek, so you can kind of see. And you can kind of see like that's glowy, and it kind of just feels beachy. To me, at least. Obviously, it's making my, whatever this is, pop out. I don't know if that's a zit or what. Oh, lovely. I know you see me going like this a little bit, like, but it's actually better to not make this face when you're putting on blush, because if you put it up here and you put it like boop right when you're smiling, then when you stop smiling it drops. So you kind of want to keep it like up higher, which sometimes I get it too low right here, but that's just like that's just me, because I like a lot of blush, so then I usually like just blend it out like that. Moving on to highlight. Let's do I don't think that's too dark. Let's see. This is one of my favorites. This is Laura Gellar Gilded Honey Baked Gelato Swirl Illuminator. This is well loved. It's so well loved that it just pops right out on my pan, but I'm still using it and cherishing it. I should probably just get a new one, but this is still good, so I still use it. So I'm gonna just swirl my brush in here. Jesus, goes everywhere. Go on my cheek, see where the light catches. We're gonna go sort of extra glowy today because we're trying to be bronze beach babe goddess. Like we're going on a trip to Florida, but we're not. You know, you people going to Florida, you spring breakers, you should just stay where you are. Well, I guess you can't really stay where you are, but when you get home, you should stay where you are. This whole coronavirus thing is so crazy. I still, like, every day I'm like, I can't believe this stuff's happening. I do feel a lot better today, though. I don't know if you guys can tell. But I don't really think I even have a fever today. But I have a headache, and I still have my cough. But I haven't really had the fevery feeling, so that's good. So yeah, I just love this highlight. It's like gold without being too dark, so like it works on my skin tone whether I'm super pale or super tan, which I kind of look in between right now because I'm wearing the wrong shade of foundation, but it's kind of what I'm going for. So let's move on to our eyes. So because we're gonna be a beach goddess, well, first let's prime our lids like we want to anyway. I'm gonna use this today, the Urban Decay primer potion, eyeshadow primer potion. Ow, Jesus, scoop me in here. I like to do my makeup cross-legged on this chair. Like, I'm so weird. I like to sit cross-legged on like every chair. There was this one time, I forget where we were, but I was like eating with Ryan's mom somewhere, and I was crossing my legs and I was kind of like laughing that I was doing it, and she was like, me too. And I'm like, people are gonna think we're so weird when they walk past our table and they like don't see legs. But I don't know. And I always like, when I sit, I don't know if you guys are like this too, but I always like to cross one leg and like have the other leg straight, or like sit both cross legs. I don't know, I'm weird. Maybe it's just me. So this primer is just kind of sheer. I think this is in the original. Oh no, this is the anti-aging. But they have ones that are like, there's one that's like shimmery. There's one that's more of like a pale yellow concealer-y color. But this one works fine. So you can kind of see my veins on my eyelids a little more today. I didn't really put too much concealer or anything on them, but it's still like, it doesn't look like I didn't put anything on there. And then we're gonna set that with No. Use this Naked Reloaded in the color Bribe. And this is kind of like it's like a shimmery light color, but it's not like super intense. I'm gonna use this Sonia Kashuk brush. I actually use this to set my under eyes as well. Actually, I'm gonna mix that with Blur. So there's Bribe and Blur. I'm just gonna mix those and set the primer just lightly. Like I said, I like to have a base that's a little bit powdered, just so shadows don't skip. I used to never do this, but I don't know when I stopped. Can't remember. There's like, ew. My lips are like peeling or something. That's disgusting. Sorry about that. What do we want? What eyeshadow palette do we want? Beach Goddess, Beach Goddess. What do we want? I'm boring you guys to death, but I'm not like inspired. That sounds so stupid. I'm not inspired today. Let's just play around a little bit. So I'm gonna just I'm kind of just gonna mix between things. So first I'm gonna take the shade Blur out of this Naked Reloaded palette, and I'm gonna use that as a transition. And this is almost like skin tone colored. Again, kind of like the one I put down yesterday from the Going Coconuts palette. So yesterday was the first day of spring, and now today, when I got up, had to had to watch Drag Race. I had it recorded. I forgot to watch it last night. But I was happy to hear some birds chirping outside. I guess either I really haven't been paying attention or like it just started, but it was kind of like, oh, it's nice to hear little birdies. And I'm just kind of doing stuff around the house. I'm burning some candles and just trying to relax in the midst of all this craziness. And this is part of my relaxation process. Okay. Now I'm gonna go in with Soothe from the Tati Beauty palette. Just a little bit of a darker brown than the one I was using, if that was even a brown. I mean, it's pretty light, but I'm really trying to like focus this like straight into the crease at first. And it's okay if you like get it on your lid. And I'm gonna kind of bring it in here a little bit and then out. And same thing on the other side. Yeah, I don't know about like people who are in self-quarantine, like cool, but me having symptoms, like I'm afraid to go to the grocery store because like if I'm already sick with something, whether it be the coronavirus or not, like I'm afraid people are gonna stare at me like, why are you out trying to get other people sick? And also I'm afraid like if I come into contact with someone I'm already sick, I'm gonna get, you know, sicker from something else, which I hope not, but like I'm afraid that me going out is like not a good thing. There's also this ice cream place near us that just reopened for the spring and summer, and I want to go get a pint so bad. And they do curbside pickup, so I might do that today just to give myself a little treat, you know. Have a little. Oh my god, that's so gross. Do anyone else's lips do that? Or like your cheek, it's just like out of nowhere it just starts doing like weird shit. All right, continuing on our bronze goddess look. Let's do, I kind of want something warmer than that. Let's do Is this too close? No, whatever. Let's do Boundaries from the Naked Reloaded. And this one has a little bit of a shimmer to it. I want to see if this can warm everything up. Yeah, I think it will. I'm gonna go like outer corner. And then up here. I feel like I sound worse, but I kind of feel better. I'm really starting to get a headache right now though, but that's okay. Okay, so that really like kind of warmed everything up, made it a little bit deeper. And you know, if ever you're watching a video, I do this all the time, like no judging, but if you're watching on your phone, you can just double tap the screen and it'll move ahead like 10 seconds. So if you're like bored of watching me do the same thing forever because I don't edit, you could just skip ahead and keep tapping until you, like, I'm at a different stage or something. Because, yeah. I do that when I'm bored enough to watch videos, but sometimes it's like certain things I'm like, I really don't want to listen to this person ramble about whatever for forever. Okay, now we need to deepen that. I kind of want a warmer shade. Perfect. So, I'm gonna use a different buffing brush. I think these are the same brush. Oh, but they're different. So this is the Morphe M433, and this is the Jaclyn and Morphe JH35. I think the Jaclyn one might be a little bit taller. Yeah. But I'm gonna take, let's see. I'm gonna do a little mix of Cayenne and Ashes from the Naked Heat palette, which I haven't used yet, but I've had it for a while. I didn't buy it like at the release time, but I have had it for a little while. I feel like doing makeup on camera like forces me to be a little bit more creative with my color choices, because I tend to just, you know, do the same old regular, like yesterday we did kind of purple, and I like almost never wear purple, and then today we're doing like a super warm tone. Like I usually do like neutrals and bronzy looks, but like this is a little more Grand Canyon, if you will. While we're still trying to be bronze goddesses though, you know. It's all the same. And this is, whoa, 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 whoa. I lost a hold of this side. Come back to me. I'm gonna brush away some of the whatever this thing is on my face. There's like something black on my face. Okay, I got it. I thought it might have been fallout, but I guess not. Let's figure out what we want our lid shade to be. Okay, yeah, let's go in with this. This is Teak from the Anastasia ABH Sultry palette. It's gonna be a lid color, so I'm gonna use my MAC 239S, and we are going to dip into there. Let me use this as a mirror in a second. And a lot of times, like, I don't know about, oof, yeah, I like that shade. A lot of the times, like, when I'm playing with makeup, I like to have other people's videos playing on my phone or whatever, so even if you guys are getting ready and you're just bored and want to watch something, or play with makeup and watch something, I think I'm gonna need to deepen up the rest of this look, but I love this shade. This is like that bronze color you're always looking for, but they're always like too gold, too brown, too red. This is like the perfect in between for a deep bronze color, because there's like lighter bronzy colors that are hard to, you know, like get perfect. I don't even know if it's kind of like bronzy, more like a bronzy sandy color, if you know, like a beigey color. I'm always on the search for like the perfect one. And you know what? I probably already have it. I should probably just go through all my stuff and swatch them all and figure out what one it is, but no, I always have to buy the latest and greatest because I'm crazy. Ooh, yeah, I really like that. So this is turning into more of like a smokier look, but I need a warmer brown that's deeper. That's too, you know, I know exactly what I want. This is my favorite deep brown shade. This is my Viseart palette, which looks like beats of crap, but I use it on, I had used it on clients a ton. I'm gonna go in with the MAC M433 again, and this is my favorite dark brown, like ever. It's literally the perfect dark brown. I love it, but you need like that much, and you get like a ton of payoff. Okay, maybe a little bit more, but you get what I mean. It's like super pigmented. I'm gonna grab a different compact for a mirror. Let's use this Coconuts one again. My God, chair, work with me. Boop, boop, boop. And I know I'm using like a ton of different palettes in this, but if you like how this looks, just use what you have and find shades that are similar, or maybe, you know, make it your own, have it be a different tone. I mean, basically this is what I did yesterday. I'm just making it a lot more smoky. I want to blend that. I'm gonna blend up here again. Yeah, better. Okay. Let's go in with that shade. Oh yeah, and this is the Viseart Neutral Matte palette. I forgot to say that. But this brown is like my favorite. Especially for like a straight up smoky eye. It's like the most beautiful dark brown. I don't know how I can be so obsessed with like a plain dark brown shadow, but for some reason it's like that's one's just it. Like, you know, when you have like the perfect black shadow that just blends out so seamlessly, I feel like it's the same with that. I don't know why this side wants to like fight me. You wanna fight? Like, it looks like shit compared to the other side. I'll just blend, 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 blend until I like it. Sometimes this part of my eye, like right here, won't take pigment, but this side always looks good. It's always this side that struggles. Or it skips like right there. And then this side will be fine. It's like this side just hates me. Anyone else have an eye that hates them? Me too. Drinking wine in our yoga pants. So I'm gonna do, where's my brush? Here it is. I'm gonna use the shredded color from the Going Coconuts palette as my brow bone highlight. And this one I was saying yesterday is like a creamy color with just like a little bit of a sheen to it. But not so much that it's like in your face and it's like neutral. I like it better than that shade from the Carly Bybel palette. And I bought the new Matrix palettes from Makeup Geek, mainly because I think I'm going to use them for clients. But her shade Vanilla Bean has always been like one of my favorite brow bone highlights. And I still have my old shadows of theirs too, but those are too old to use on clients now. But yeah, let's blend that. And always with eyeshadow, like, less is more a lot of the time. Because once you put it on, you can't go back. So, you know, build it up slowly. Careful if you're new at makeup and you go buy an Anastasia palette, because their mattes are so pigmented. You need like, you need to like touch your brush into them and you get like full payoff. So their pigment in their palettes is absolutely insane. Because I a long time ago, I think I was when they had their World Traveler palette. And that palette I started to use, and I guess I wasn't that good at eyeshadow unless it was like packed harder, because I had a struggle using that. And now I'm like totally used to Anastasia shadows, but back then it was like rough. Okay, so I'm going in with Blur. Which isn't doing anything. Thank you. Okay, let's grab the Tati palette. Tati Beauty, the shade Soothe Matte. There we go. Oh, almost went in the wrong color. Oops. I just touched my nose with that. You can't tell. Now I'm gonna use Boundaries from the Naked Reloaded. And then I'm gonna go into the Naked Heat. And I'm gonna use, I'm taking this mirror thing off. How satisfying is that? Like a fresh, like the first drink of a can of Sprite. That's so weird. So Cayenne and Ashes, I mixed them together just a little bit, because I know it's not gonna need much. And then I'm going to use the Viseart palette and this dark brown shade that I'm obsessed with, and put that under the lash line. What kind of face is this? I look like a fish. Or what? What's that fish? From that koi fish from Star Wars, right? Whew, I'm crazy. I'm crazy. So let's today use my Brow Wiz in soft brown. Holy crap, it's stuck. For my brows, I'm gonna use my Going Coconuts as a mirror again. Oh yeah, by the way, I use my hand a lot because I'm used to like working on clients when I swatch things, or like I put the concealer, not concealer, the eye primer on the back of my hand because I'm just used to doing that. But I didn't have to because it's my own personal one, but sometimes I just do that anyway. This part of my, I keep like rubbing this away because I'm worried about blending that eyeshadow. Okay. I think I need to brush some of the fallout away. So this is the shade Soft Brown. This is the Brow Wiz. So kind of the same thing as I did yesterday. I always have at least 2 brow pencils at a time because, especially when traveling, because you never know when you're gonna run out. And if you like do a full brow with a pencil and then you're like, oh crap, this is the end, then what are you gonna do in the other eye? Even if you put an eyeshadow in there, it might not match perfectly. So I always have 2, because you never know. But then I never know like which one I used first and which one's gonna run out. So I'm always just like using 2 back and forth, not knowing. Watch them like run out at the same time. Ay, ay, ay. So this brow is a little more intense than yesterday, and I'm doing that on purpose because the eyes are a little bit deeper. So I want a little bit more of a defined brow with this type of an eye look. But still kind of going for that like bushy look. It's just like not as like fully diffused because I want it to look kind of bold. But my brows are like really never bold because I just don't like them to be like, it took me a while to get them to grow like this after I had, you know, was in high school and I plucked the shit out of them. Like we all did, I think. Anyone have nightmares of sperm eyebrows? Me too. But yeah, this is just like to follow my natural brow because I like my brows. I won't let anyone but my cousin touch them and myself because I don't want anyone to change the shape. Like, I'm good with the shape. I've been working with this shape for a while. I think even in my like older videos, like I kind of had the same thing going on, but I wasn't as good at doing it, I don't think. And I think my brows were a little bit thinner. I like them a little thicker and hairier than I used to. So anyone else planning on eating pizza tonight? Oh, I meant to say ice cream. Now I'm thinking about pizza. I'm such a foodie. And now I want Diet Mountain Dew. Crap, now I'm gonna have to go to the store. I'm not going to the store. You don't need to go to the store. I feel like those don't look the same at all. Not even close. Brows are sisters, not twins. Okay, but they should at least look related. Is that better? I don't know. I feel like in makeup videos, for a while, I was like, how can it take these girls so long to do their eyebrows? All you have to do is fill them in with an eyeshadow. And I used to just fill my brows in with Naked, from the Naked palette. I actually even ran out of it and bought the, I think it's Tati, yeah, the single shadow. I don't even use the crap out of that, but this used to be my brow shade. And it used to like drive me crazy that people were like, oh yeah, my brows take me like 20 minutes. Well, now I understand the struggle because I can actually make my brows look good now and not just fill them in with an eyeshadow. So let's do some brow gel. This video is gonna be so long.